What is up, you beautiful people? I am Rito, and in this video I'll be talking about the sneaky machine, the machine that turns $3,000 to $16,000. So once you've set up this machine that I'm talking about, all you do is put in $3,000 and out comes $16,000. How awesome is that? And yes, I will be sharing with you the exact strategy in this video so that you can duplicate this level of success. It has been done by a lot of people and it is definitely possible. So I'll be laying down the entire plan for you. So keep watching, keep taking notes. Now I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about how to make $200 a day or $500 a week or $2,000 a month, but it's not really about $500 a day or $2,000 a month now, is it? It's about building a consistently profitable business. And businesses are not really 1 or 2 day wonders in Wonderland. There are no magical creatures out here offering you tea. Businesses are like a machine, and your role is to set up the machine and make sure it runs smoothly. So let's dive in. Now the ad sets that I'm going to show you in this video I have been running for months and months and months, and they have been consistently profitable for a long time. So it's not like 1 or 2 days or 1 week. I've actually been running these for several months and they have been profitable all throughout. So remember, your goal is to test as many products as you can so that you can end up with these ad sets that are consistently profitable for a long time. Now this is exactly what passive income is all about, right? You set something up and you require minimum time to manage it, and then it just keeps giving you income. So these are the ad sets that I'm talking about. Now as you can see right here, a lot of you just by looking at this have probably guessed this is retargeting ad sets, but I follow a unique retargeting strategy that I've tested and perfected over the last few months, and the numbers are actually from this year. If I actually do from this year, I'll just show you. Now, even though they've set up for lifetime, these ad sets have primarily been running in 2018. So as you can see, we've spent a lot of money. We've spent about $3,085.61, and what's come back from this machine is $16,135. And yes, I have paused several of these. Now I was testing my strategy for a long time, but now I've perfected it. I know exactly what works, and I'll be sharing with you the exact strategy inside this video. The return on ad spend is 5.23, and yeah, so you can have a look at these numbers. Pretty amazing. We've had several sales from this campaign. Now I do have similar campaigns like these also running, but I guess you get the point. You put some money in the machine and boom, some more money comes out. Now the beauty of these retargeting ad sets is that they're pretty much set and forget. I just go inside these campaigns like once a week or something to see what the traffic stats are like, and then I just up or down the budget slightly, and that's pretty much it. They are pretty optimized. They just keep running and keep getting me sales. Now if that's not passive income, I don't know what is. Now a couple of things to keep in mind when you're doing the retargeting strategy that I'll be outlining for you. Now these type of campaigns are going to work best when you already have a winning product. So this is of one of my winning products. I also have a few more winning products, and for them also I have similar stats. So your goal is to of course try and launch as many targeting ad sets so that you can find your winning product quickly. Now I've laid down the entire strategy in Facebook ad stage 1, 2 and 3, but in order for this thing to work, you have to make sure that all your targeting ad sets exclude the 90-day visitors to your website. And I've explained this in Facebook ad stage 2, which you can watch and check out after this video. So let's talk about the complete strategy. When do you launch your retargeting ad sets? I like to launch my first retargeting ad set once I hit 100 visitors per day. So my targeting ad sets and campaigns have to bring me 100 visitors per day. Then I launch my first retargeting ad set. Now there are primarily 3 ad sets that you'll be starting. The first will be 3 days US revival. The second will be 7 days US carousel. And the third will be 3 days worldwide revival. Now the first step to launch a retargeting ad sets is to of course create your custom audiences. I will be doing a detailed video on custom audiences later, but I have explained custom audiences in brief inside FB ad stage 2 and 3. So check those out after you watch this video. So basically what you have to do is create 2 audiences. The first custom audience will be of those people who visited a certain product page in the last 3 days and did not make a purchase. The second custom audience is going to be of those people who visited that same product page but did not make a purchase in the last 7 days. Now remember, this custom audience is of only those people who visited a certain product page but did not make a purchase. This is not of those people who visited a certain product page and did not add to cart or did not initiate checkout. We're only going to do who visited a certain product page but did not complete a purchase. And that is exactly why I always recommend you exclude the 90-day visitors from your targeting campaign, so that the people you actually show the retargeting ad to are those people who have visited your page, did not make a purchase, and then you can retarget them and start getting those sales. If you're not doing this, you're actually losing out on a lot of money. So trust me on this. If I was not doing the one campaign that I just showed you, right? Even though I spent $3,000, I made 16,000 back. So if I had not created this campaign, I would have literally lost out on like $16,000 in revenue, which is crazy. The second thing to launch a retargeting ad sets is to create your ad. Now, there are going to be two types of ads that you create. The first is going to be the same ad creative that you used for your targeting ad sets. You just have the ad copy is going to be different. It's going to be something like, did life get in the way? Here's a 10% off coupon, complete your purchase. Or the ad copy could also be something like, hey, you checked me out, but you didn't complete your purchase. Was it the price? Here's a 10% off coupon. Boom, you paste in the link and you're done. The carousel ad is pretty straightforward. You just put in images of your product and you're done. Alright, so now let's talk about the ad set settings. What are the settings going to be like? Now check this out. You're going to have one product, one campaign, one retargeting campaign, and inside the retargeting campaign, you're going to have 3 ad sets. Now the objective is going to be website conversions purchase. That is just what I recommend always, always, always. Now you're going to have start off with a $3 budget. Now here's the important part. When you hit 100 visitors per day on your targeting ad sets, then you're going to kick off your first retargeting ad set with a $3 budget, and that is going to be the 3-day US revival. Now for every additional 100 visitors per day that you get, you're going to increment your budget by $1 per day. So if you get like 500 visitors per day, you're just going to add up 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, so you're going to have 7. The ages are going to be 18 to 65, all genders, all languages, all devices, all placements. We're not going to do mobile. We're going to do 7-day click or 1-day view, automatic bidding, and literally we're not changing any setting inside this. We're just setting up the budget here, and we're just setting up the custom audience that we had created earlier. In the first ad set, of course, we're going to create the 3-day custom audience of those people who visited that particular product page and did not complete a purchase. The second ad set that you launch, ideally what I would recommend is to launch it after you start hitting 200 visitors per day. So that budget will be $4 per day. That's going to be the carousel ad. Everything else remains the same. You just change the custom audience to 7-day visitors who did not complete a purchase. Exclude that 3-day custom audience that you had created inside this ad set. And the third ad set will also have the same settings that I mentioned here, but it's just going to not have US in the country. It's just going to be worldwide. Now, I only recommend doing this once you start advertising to other countries. So only the first 2 ad sets will be applicable if you're advertising just in the US. Now, here is the important thing to remember. A lot of people who actually saw your ad on their phones, they were scrolling their feed, they saw your ad, they were intrigued, they clicked through, and then they landed on a product page, but they did not make a purchase. So you want to retarget them because they did show intent, they did show interest in clicking over to your page. So you want to make sure you give them another chance to complete that purchase, and that is where the retargeting ad sets come into play. And that is why it's very important you actually launch these as soon as you can. But the threshold is of course 100 visitors per day. Don't launch it before you hit 100 visitors per day, otherwise you'll be just blowing off money. It might work for you, it might not. Now what I've noticed is that this 100 visitors per day rule and the budget increments with every additional 100 visitors is something that varies per product. And I've got 3 ad sets running that total up to like, I don't know, $10 or $11, but I only get about 100, 200 visitors per day from my targeting ad sets, but it still does really well for me. On my other retargeting ad set for my other product, I actually have a budget of $15, but it still does well for me even though the volume is not that high as it's supposed to be. Some products require a little bit more convincing for a person to make the purchase, so you need to spend a little bit more. But here's the thing, retargeting is generally going to be profitable for you. There is no way around it. If it is a winning product in your targeting ad sets, you have to have retargeting. Otherwise, you're just throwing off money into the vacuum. You need to bring it back, my man. Now, a little update about Common Panda. We actually crossed $40,000 this month. One day still remains, but we won't quite hit $50,000 this month. But it's been a pretty profitable month for us, so yay! I will be doing the April 2018 income report in a couple of weeks because, you know, that's what I do now. I guess with all my transparency to you guys, the only thing that's remaining is the actual password to my bank account. Maybe? Nah. Now, while I debate this in my head, just make sure you click the like button below and make sure you subbed and belled to the Flying Start Online channel. You don't want to miss a single video I release. Golden nuggets be dropping, yo. Get real, guys. Share this video. Help other people make money with their retargeting campaigns. The strategy I laid out to you guys works in 2018. It is awesome. You should be doing this and you should be making a lot more money than you are. With that said, I want to say, okay, ta-ta, bye-bye.